What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Unknown People. Today we have Jackson Godoy here in the studio. He came all the way from Houston. Jackson's a good buddy of mine. We went to college together. We hang out, we talk to this day, we play Call of Duty, all of that. So he brought all of his items. I think he brought 3 of them. He's gonna explain what those mean to him and how they have an effect in his life. So with no further ado, Jackson Godoy, let's tune in. Welcome everybody to another episode. Jax, thanks for coming down, bro.
Yeah, man, thanks for having me.
It's really cool to have like another close friend of mine in the studio.
Yeah, absolutely.
For those who don't know, Jax was one of, I think, like 2 people I met the first day at UMHB, and I had nobody else to go to eat dinner with, and so Jax was the dude I texted, him and Adrian, and we've been tied ever since. So, dude, super pumped again, have you here. You have a couple items here. But which one do you want to start with?
I'll probably just start with the one that's probably easiest to talk about.
Okay.
Baseball, obviously. I think this was just kind of one of the only balls that I really held on to after the years. This is my first collegiate home run, my first and only.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
So I wasn't really a home run hitter, and so having this one or getting that out of the way was kind of pretty cool. So so this is ball. It's got the ASC logo on it, everything. It's really official.
For those that don't know, where'd you play baseball
at? So I played baseball at University of Mary Hardin Baylor.
Go Crew.
The school. Go Crew.
Yes, sir.
Played there from 2015, or I guess technically 2016, and then to 2019.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all 4 years.
Right on.
Middle infield, pitcher.
Yeah.
All the whole 9 yards.
I knew that. I don't know. I knew it'd be cool to have you in the studio at least talk about baseball. Yeah. Just because I know, like, I kind of come from an athletic background. Yeah. Played basketball, a little bit of football in high school, but I never went, college with it. So it's cool. Yeah. I thought it was always cool to have somebody, at least in my circle, that actually played college ball, which is dope. But Jax, I'm putting you on the spot. What is one story, either from college baseball or from high school baseball, that sticks out in your head when you think about baseball, and the impact it had on your life? It could be funny, it could be crazy.
Yeah. Honestly, I would say just being. So after our freshman year at UMHB, I went with one of my friends from high school that we played together in high school. We went to South Carolina. Okay. And played in like a summer league for a whole month, and just like that entire month was just, it really like confirmed to me that like I really loved playing the game. Yeah. Because I mean, we'd wake up in the morning, first game's at 8, second game's at 10, and it's Monday through Friday. Every day we're playing a doubleheader, and it was a lot of baseball. And in the sun, like it normally felt pretty good out there, but some days it'd be like raining because it's like right there next to the ocean, and so just going through all of that and like playing in this like community of guys that like all played college baseball, and like how close you got with them over a month, it was wild. Like I still talk to those guys today. Wow. And it's crazy to think that we only knew each other for a month, because we just spent every day with each other. Like we'd go play baseball, and then right after that we'd go to the beach or like go hang out just go do whatever. Yeah. And so just that memory of like that whole month is probably like one of like my top memories from baseball. That's badass, dude. Yeah. I remember you going that summer, and you hardly talked to us because you were just having fun, I'm sure. But that's awesome, man. I had to wear the Dodgers jersey. For those that don't know, Jax is from Houston, Astros fan. So 2017, when the Astros were playing the Dodgers, we didn't talk much, and when we did, we were talking shit to each other. But it was all playful banter.
Exactly. And then with all everything that came out after, that still kind of bums me out.
Talk about it.
But yeah, dude, I always appreciated you playing baseball. It was cool how you stayed committed to it and actually played it in college throughout like the hard times of the program and everything. So. Yeah.
So it was difficult because I mean, growing up, I was always on a winning team, and so getting there, my freshman year coming in, we only won 11 games. Like, granted, I didn't play that much my freshman year, but I kind of felt like, I was like, okay, like we got to do something different, right? Yeah. And so my sophomore year, we actually had a really good season. I think we won like 22, 23 some games. Right on. And then just kind of fell apart in the conference series, and then every year after that it was 10, 11 games. It was tough to go through, but I think the biggest thing was that like overall I was so happy, like still playing. Yeah. Like regardless of how well we were doing, like I was happy to be out there with those guys and like be working and
still playing the game.
Exactly.
That's cool, bro. Yeah. Do you still play now that you're done?
I don't play baseball anymore. My body's just kind of tired of it and just the difficulty of it. I was just like, I don't want to put too much effort into it, but I go play slow pitch softball every once in a while.
There you go.
Yeah, that's pretty fun. It's
awesome.
It's a little more relaxed. It's still competitive, but it's still more fun.
Bro, me and AV actually were on his dad's softball team one summer.
No way.
And that confirmed to me I should have played baseball.
Yeah.
Like I should have. I picked the hardest sport to play, like athletic wise. I'm not an athlete.
Right.
At least basketball, you have to be.
Yeah.
I mean, you have Russell Westbrooks in the world. It's like,
that's crazy.
I'm not doing nothing with that. But no, dude, that's cool. I always enjoy that I have somebody who plays baseball.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro. So what's this next item you got?
All right.
Which one are you going for?
We're going to just go with the headphones.
Okay.
I mean, so these aren't really like any special headphones I have. These are the AirPods I've been using for years now. But the biggest thing with this is just like music I guess you would say. I don't make music. I don't write music. I don't like produce anything. But I think music has played like a really big part in my life. Just because growing up, my mom was a dance teacher, or she still is. And so I would go with her when I was young, like go to her like competitions and stuff, and just like be hearing all these songs. And I started like, that was kind of like, I started like dancing to it because like I was around all these dancers, and I like kind of like figured out how to, like they taught me how to dance and kind of figured out how to like move with the music, right? And so it just kind of built from that, and just been listening to just so much music ever since then. And
how much music? Because I asked you to know this number. How much music?
So
2020, right?
Yeah. 2020, my Spotify Wrapped, it had labeled me as listening to 176,000 minutes of music,
which I think is unreal because I listen to a ton of music, and I think I was probably half of that. So I don't know, bugged out, but
yeah, I was shocked by the number. Like I wasn't like because I remember the year before that, while I was still in school, it was like 60, 70,000 close to that, and then just the fact that I added another 100,000 to that was just ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think it just like kind of shows that like literally I'm always listening to music, whether I'm driving, when I'm working, I have music playing, when I'm just like hanging out in the house, I have music playing.
Yeah.
As long as I'm doing something where it doesn't like require my like absolute focus, like I'll have like some type of like of my favorite music playing. I have like different playlists I play like for whatever mood I'm in. But then again, like even like if I have to focus, like I still use music to do that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Lo-fi.
Lo-fi, yeah.
Dude, I think that's why we're such good friends, honestly. Or one of the reasons why.
Yeah.
Is because we're both music heads.
Yeah.
Like when a party's coming up, or
Absolutely.
like Adrian's birthday party, and
we'll make a whole playlist
let's just make a playlist,
Yeah.
and we're Spotify pals, bro. You
We
know
really are. Yeah. The Spotify duo. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. We're Spotify buds, man. No, dude. Whenever I hop into your car, when you would either pick me up or after class in Parker, and you take me. You'd always have a song. I'm like, who is this dude? Who is? Because I will give you that, bro. You know the artists that I have. I'm like, well, who? Because I know a lot of like the mainstream and then kind of trickle down, and then I know kind of deep within the mainstream artists. But you know, like, you probably know a dude down the street right now from where I live. That makes music.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's just. I gotta give props to like Spotify on that because their Discover Weekly is like broadened my. It's given me a lot of different artists to listen to because like for a while I was listening to the same people, and then I just got like when I was in high school I just started getting curious of like who else is out there, like what are all these like small time artists that no one ever knows about, and so I would literally go on sites like it wasn't even SoundCloud, it was just like sites of like posting like songs that aren't even coming out yet, like that are supposed to come out soon, and I would like say like make note of it to go find it once it comes out. And so I would just find like so many different people just through that.
So on the topic of music, I'm put you on the spot again, okay? I want your top 3 albums right now. Or it could be right now. It doesn't have to be all time because that changes, right?
Yeah.
But right now, stuff you have on repeat. Or you can do all time.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, since I listen to so much, it's hard for me to pick like a top 3 all time. But right now, I have like a couple that like I've been kind of staying around the top for a while. First, it's Chance the Rapper's Coloring Book.
Okay.
I've been a long-term Chance fan, and so that album I felt like was like one of his best, and it was just really cool. I love all the songs in it. Probably saved every single one of them.
Yeah.
And so that one, and then of course from Houston, you gotta have Travis Scott in there.
Okay, respect.
Yeah, Astro World. That I love that whole album. It's super hype. It's got really good lyricism. The producing on it's crazy.
Yeah.
and all like the beat changes and then the features on it, of course, is even better.
Right on.
And then the third one is always the hard one for me. I think lately it's been swimming.
Okay.
Yeah, Mac.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I was a late Mac fan. I wasn't always a Mac fan. I think Good AM was like the first like album I actually listened to and like kind of liked. And then just from there, just kind of like he was like on my radar a little more. And then once Swimming came out, then I was like, okay, like I like this dude. Like, I like his music a lot. And then like rest in peace. Like
rest in peace.
Yeah, man. I'm sad I never got to see him live, but I'm sure.
Dude.
Like
yeah, I try to live through YouTube. There's a couple live performances.
Absolutely. Yeah. So have you ever seen his tiny desk?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I got the Don't Trip hat in the room.
Yes.
I got it just because of that.
Yeah. No. Yeah. That's definitely something I go back and watch every once in a while.
100%. See, he's a true music head because he had his 3 ready, locked and loaded.
Always.
I have my 5. I think I have my 10. We won't get into that though. I'm not gonna put myself on the spot.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Let's get to this next item. What's this next one?
So this one's actually on me.
Okay.
My shoes right here.
All right.
Then again, it's not like this specific shoe, but for those who don't know, this is an Adidas shoe. It's an NMD. Those are always hard to say, but this is like a special edition. And so I think my like sophomore year of high school, I was like, before that I was like always wearing Nike or like Under Armour or something. I'd never really worn anything other than that. And I think during basketball they had like got us team shoes and we got Adidas, and I just fell in love with them. I didn't know what it was. It was like they were like super comfortable on my feet, and then like all of a sudden it's just like that weird thing where you start seeing like advertisements all over the place, right? And so I kind of just like fell in love with like their like movement and like how they like position themselves. And because it kind of like fell into like what I was like looking for in a brand, I guess you would say. So I really connected with it.
That's not marketing in you, bro.
I know. I know you're a Nike man, so it's like you're gonna like disagree with anything I say, but I feel like they do a really good job of like making their like customers the creators of their brand. You know,
That's
like
good.
I feel like Nike has like a very set like, okay, this is who we are.
Yeah.
And then Adidas is like more of like, you guys are who we are. If that makes sense. And
Okay.
So I really appreciated that, and so I have like the Adidas app. I have like an account, and like you can like get a certain amount of points, and you start getting like rewards and stuff from them. And so, like I think right now I'm on like the 3rd tier out of 4.
Okay.
And so like it's just however much you spend, in a year like puts you up higher. And so like as long as you consistently spend that much, like you keep going up and up.
Yeah.
And so that's just something like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be like in my life for a really long time. So like it's just easy for me to.
That's cool. You have a brand like that.
Yeah.
That's how I am with Vans. Like I think I'll probably always own a couple pairs of Vans no matter what.
Absolutely.
Because I always see Jax with Adidas on. That if it doesn't have that is
or
Vans.
Yeah.
But anybody knows me knows I'm always rocking Vans.
Absolutely.
But that's cool, bro. That's one thing you always will say.
Yeah.
You always diss on our Nikes, bro.
Ain't that serious, but no
That's
dissing,
cool.
but you gotta respect where I'm from.
That's a fact. Bro, I appreciate you coming.
Yeah, man.
I appreciate you showing these items off. I'm excited to get some photos of
Absolutely.
them. It's cool. I think that's always the most fun. I get to hear about it and I get to take photos of it. It's really dope. Man, appreciate you again. Yeah. People, follow Jax. Ask him for a Spotify playlist.
Absolutely.
Ask him what the kicks of the day are. And talk to him if you ever need to know anything about baseball, college baseball.
Always.
I know he's made an appearance on the AV Club podcast. Hit that up. Check that out. It's weird. It seems like those studios are really close to each other because we have a couple common guests.
Yeah.
But check that out. Check Jax out. Just like we did Chase, we're trying to get Jax everywhere. We're trying to get him known by people. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Unknown people. Now you guys know Jax. Hit him up. Show him love. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Thanks for having me, man.
Yeah. Gang. Just like that, bro.
Yeah,
It's
that was quick.
easy.